Come in and do a video on another quick question I'm getting over and over and over again, and that is, are AI detectors accurate, or are AI checkers accurate? This is becoming increasingly a concern, and people are asking this question all the time because more and more people are using AI. But then there's these detectors and these checkers, and they're worried they're going to get flagged. So I've talked about in my courses in the past that there are ethics surrounding the use of AI. And so if you're following the ethics with integrity and using AI responsibly, you shouldn't run into a problem. But let's dive into this because everyone's asking this right now. So they're designed to interpret if a piece of text is written by AI or a human. That's the main purpose of an AI detector. And it's used in a lot of different circumstances. My questions are coming from school teachers and students wanting to know both sides of the equation. Like students want to know, can I get away with using AI to write my paper? And teachers want to know, did my student actually write this paper? So both sides, are asking the question for different reasons. So that's the point of these AI detectors. They have varying degrees of accuracy. I've seen reports of a student turning in work that he, said didn't use any AI, but yet it was flagged by an AI detector. And then, the opposite can be true also. People who use AI exclusively and they get away with it. So it's quite the dilemma right now. So it really depends on how broad are the data sources that the AI detector is trained on. It depends on the AI model that you have used, because they're getting very, very complex. And so it's getting harder to determine, is this written by a human or was this written by AI? Because the responses are becoming more human and less robotic. And so that makes a difference. It's also harder for them to detect a creative writing text or something with like poetry. What else? Content like that. Different writing styles are harder to detect because, humans have all different types of writing styles. And so if you're using AI to help you, but then you incorporate your own style in that, if you are doing extensive edits in using AI, that becomes very, very hard for the AI detectors to pick up on that. And then some of the AI models can be fine-tuned now to escape that detection. So there's all kinds of things to take into consideration. I say use AI to generate your content, but then pour yourself into it. Pour your thoughts in and your changes in through lots and lots of edits. And so basically you're getting a starting point for whatever you're writing, but you're pouring your thoughts, your wisdoms into the AI, and then you're doing extensive editing to make it more your own. It's no different, in my opinion, than when we were kids and using an encyclopedia to research a topic. Sometimes you used more of the encyclopedia's content than your own, but the good ones would be people of integrity and people of character, and they would rewrite it into their style. They would take the whole subject matter and write it how they learned about it. And so that's kind of like the AI also. Yes, you can use AI to help you with your research, to gather everything that you want to share, and even to organize your thoughts, but make sure you are being poured in to whatever content you are bringing about. And so we teach how to do that.